Yo, 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 yo. The Straight Up Busters, we are here. And it is episode 4, believe it or not. We are almost a third the way, or quarter of the way through, shall I say? No, a third. I can't do maths.
Yeah, it's the third.
It is third. Third the way through the second season. I got 4 peeps with me, the usual suspects. My name's R-Techz, and who's next in line?
Dingle. Me, I guess. I'm Dingle. Sit back, get comfortable, and enjoy the episode.
I'm Gem. I'm just some guy. I'm looking forward to doing this episode tonight.
And you saved the best till last. I am SD at SureDiesAlot. And hopefully you'll enjoy this riveting episode on tonight's subjects. Back to you, R-Techz.
Thank you. I don't need to get so anal about it. So, all right, we're going to jump straight in then. Today we got a serious one and a non-serious one. But we like to start with the serious one first and end on a high. So what I'm going to do is click share my screen. I'm going to go here and go there. All I need to do is wait for you gents to join me here. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So, join my stream, and then I'll start the trailer. It's only 40 seconds long, so nice and short. Let me know when you're all here, because for some reason
I'm here.
Gem,
I'm in.
SD.
I'm looking at something.
The Naked Education trailer, correct?
Correct, indeed.
I'm looking at Bolt Gun.
Oh, that's the
Colin?
that's the YouTube thing.
Yeah,
you need to go into
activity.
R-Techz's screen share, not my
movie.
YouTube.
Naked Education.
That's the one. Right now we're all here. So my subject then, I'll play this trailer very shortly. I found out this was going on very randomly. I think it was on Google Briefing or whatever. And what we're going to do is just play the trailer. I'm not going to say a word. And then we'll speak about it afterwards. 4, 3, 2, 1. Enjoy.
Teenagers, you're always thinking, I'm so fat.
There have definitely been times that I've looked in the mirror and hated what I see.
This is a baby step to becoming more accepting of who you are.
Being naked is not a bad thing at all.
0, please. Educate!
I think it's time that we see what real male bodies look like.
Whoa.
Naked men.
Do you know what? Your happiness shouldn't be reliant on whether you have this perfect shape.
A groundbreaking new series, Naked Education, starts Tuesday at 8 on Channel 4.
Boom. Independent TV. Alright,
Okay.
now I can sack that off, and you guys don't have to stay on the stream any longer. Oh.
That is...
It went off because I put the thing off. Yeah. Okay, so that's naked. Oh no, I've frozen. Oh no. Anyone who's watching, can you hear me? Can you see me? Oh no, it's gone. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Some technical difficulties here, peoples. Bear with me. The whole thing has gone down. Oh, okay. Bear with us. We're just about to get to the good part. I think it was my Discord. Okay, all right. We'll come back in now. Here we are. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Was that a connection issue, was it?
Yeah, I froze.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, right. Let's get off back to the scene. Here we are. Sorry about that, guys. Do apologise. But you got to hear me for a few more seconds. So that's worth it.
Yeah, boy.
I'm going to get rid of all these bots. Anyway, as I tried to say before I froze, what do we all think of this program that's recently come out?
Well, I'm going to restate what I said when you froze, which is that the fact that there are children on this show makes me afraid of what it is. Because it looks like it's exposing children to sexual stuff like that, and it's, in my opinion, it's not okay unless it's done in a educational manner, which I know it's called naked education, but like straight up just like having people just be nude in front of kids without any like prior warning or anything. I just think that's wrong.
Any of you two want to chime in?
It's no different.
One at a time.
You go first, SD.
Elders, go first.
Just no on the kids. I mean, they don't really know what the fuck is up with themselves until they're, I don't know, fucking 20s, to be fair. It's fucking weird. It should not happen at all.
Sex sells.
What do you reckon then, Dingle? You're itching to say something?
I mean, this ain't nothing new. I mean, they did that show before where they just went off looks, where they had to get naked and they'd show a bit of their body and the person had to choose. I forgot it's called.
Naked Attraction.
Naked Attraction.
Right, that's it.
Yeah.
So this is like, I don't know. To me, it's strange. I mean, I don't want to, sit down and have my dinner on my lap and then watch a fucking old saggy pair of tits on my show telly,
It's blurred out on the TV.
Yeah. That Naked Attraction was never blurred out.
That wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
That most certainly wasn't.
But then that was also shown after the Watershed.
After the what?
Watershed. There's a period of time where you can start showing explicit material.
Oh,
yeah.
After 9 or whatever, isn't it? Or...
Yeah, it's like after 9 or 9:30.
But it's just odd. Very odd. How are you going to educate someone when they got their full-on fucking lipstick staring at you? You know what I mean? You ain't going to concentrate, are you?
Sorry. Go on.
It's also, if you're finding anyone who is willing to get naked in front of kids, they're probably not the people you want to be getting naked in front of kids.
Yeah.
Amen. True.
It's very weird.
I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I think kids should be exposed to that at the youngest age possible. So, damn it! I couldn't keep a straight face.
I knew you were joking. I was just hoping that there was just part of me that was like, "He better say psych. He better say psych." Right now.
Yeah, just like 30 seconds of silence, and I'm like, yeah, that's my thoughts. Bring more children. Yes, all for the kids. On a serious note, no. I mean, I brought it up to vent on it really, because it's just. I mean, I don't even agree with the Naked Attraction show, let alone Naked Education.
It's kind of
they've got that naked dating as well, haven't they? They meet up on the beach.
That Naked Attraction so degrading. It is so degrading, especially if you don't get picked.
Yeah.
Or
you're in the last two and they don't pick you. It's like,
yeah.
Sorry, he's got a bigger spam jab in, so you're gonna have to go.
Yeah, I watched this one episode. It was a lesbian one. So you get,
of course, you watched the lesbian one.
She had to pick between these two girls. One was a bit of a larger girl, and the other was like a mixed race, I think, or black girl. She looked a bit lighter than normal black girl, so that's why I thought she was mixed race, but she might be just full on black, just a lighter black. Anyway, she ended up picking the larger girl. They went out on a date. And then like a month later, and it's the first time they'd seen each other, and then the girl who picked her was like, yeah, I think we're just really good friends. And you just see the look on that larger girl's face just go from this is great to what the fuck.
Damn.
She just got put in the friend zone so hard.
And when you're on TV like that, you've got to think on your feet, haven't you, and try not to make it show too much.
She's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I was like, I felt so bad for her. Like this other girl basically just went, yeah, I picked you because I feel like there's an attraction between us. And then one day and a couple of months later, it's like, yeah, we're just friends. and she's just like, oh.
Oh dearie me.
It's the same feeling that you would get. Yeah. I think all of us have probably been in a similar situation where we thought there was something going on between us and someone else, and then that person's gone, oh yeah, we're just friends, and you just get that dagger in the heart sort of feeling, don't you?
Yeah, when I tried to crack on Rob at his wedding, and he said, sorry, I'm not gay. It was a bit of a heartbreaker. I wanted it to be an arse breaker, but there you go. But back on the specific topic, yeah, I basically in the same boat as you guys. I couldn't believe it was a show, and on daytime TV, you shouldn't be getting. Why would you want? The thing is, like when we were young, from what I can remember, we saw one naked man, one naked woman, and it wasn't in real life, like face to face. It was on a screen.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that for. It was on a screen. From what I can remember, it was like year 7, or whatever. But that's all you should. And I think they did like some turning around and they explained some biology stuff. And what I don't see what's wrong with just doing that. Why do we have to? I think the whole diversity, wokeness, all of the you got to include everyone on there. I think now that's seeped into something like this, which I don't know. It feels like it's just an excuse to strip off in front of children. Sorry to say it for anyone that watches this and they don't think anything's wrong with it, but I just don't think it's right at all. And I'm not saying it promotes pedophilia, but it certainly doesn't. It's certainly
give off that image.
It's certainly not anti, is it?
It should be under a controlled environment. So, for instance, when they are learning about female-male genitalia, it should be a case of, at this point, we're going to show you, under parental consent, that is, we're going to show you in the flesh what female and male genitalia are. And it should be showed
right in front of their faces.
Saying, yes, I want them to see this so they can learn, or I don't want them to see this. And the people who are being the demonstrators shouldn't be just like teachers or fucking whatnots. They should be like searched, secure and vetted kind of people who are there to explain what's what, and they're not fucking criminals or paedophile kind of things. They should be vetted. So, for instance, like people who work in, I don't know, nurseries, they have to be like secure vetted to make sure they're not fucking noncy or they haven't got criminal record or children, that sort of thing.
I think that would be better, but I still would disagree with it. I think you don't need to have a real life person in front of you to know.
Yeah, you don't need to have a real person get naked in front of kids ever, really, in my opinion. A video is fine. Having someone come in to do things like showing how to put a condom onto a
demi-dom.
A
banana.
Fake. A penis.
I see that.
Surrogate or something like that.
Banana thing.
Rather than having an actual naked person in the room with children.
Imagine that. I've just thought. Imagine the dude coming in and then putting. Like, he would have to be hard. Oh, mate, this is actually really grim. This is gross.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is how you put a condom on.
I imagine that's not going to happen on the naked attraction.
No.
At that stage, it would be like a college thing. Because then they're 18.
Well, college, you could be...
Yeah, at that point...
But in school, things you don't have to, like, go full on straight away. There could be, like, build-up lessons.
Yeah, I mean...
Where it turns pornographic, and that's where you draw the line and say, no further than this point.
Well, they're not... Yeah. The point you're on about is when they're not minors anyway. I mean, we're talking... I mean, they looked early teens. They looked about, what?
Yeah, they looked like 10... Between 10 and 15.
Yeah.
A lot of the kids in that. And I was like... Yeah, no, that's just wrong.
Yeah, and I don't know why what the people were thinking, wanting to be involved in it. I can't think of to be a proper good cause. Why would you?
thing is, how do you stop underage pregnancies then?
With education, but not with getting people naked in front of them. Just having them, actually be taught about both.
Maybe the naked side of it should be at 16, and the preemptive stuff, like earlier, should be done, say, paperback or cartoon.
Yeah, that would be fine as long as it's not like a pornographic cartoon.
Yeah.
The one I saw when I was in year 5 was 2 fucking cats rubbing up against each other.
What?
And I'm sort of that age going, what the fuck am I staring at?
That is kinky. I mean, that's weird as hell.
And that literally went, is this what it is? And that fucking instantly fucked me.
If it's 2 women scissoring, it might be that.
Yeah. 2 pussies rubbing together.
But yeah.
Or some fucking like weirdo in a wig with makeup on, reading stories to a bunch of 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds.
Again, that's not really an issue unless the person that's doing it is in fact a nonce. 9 times out of 10, they're not. They're just people who dress up in drag. It's that one time that's the bad one, and it's the one that everyone sees, and it's the thing that should be cracked down on. These people that are doing it should be vetted.
Adults understand that sort of thing, but kids don't.
Yeah. It should be optional.
Today, dressed up in women's clothing. I want to do the same. And the parents like, okay, let's change the subject to something else. Fucking pray the child forgets what he's just seen.
Just want some hairy legs.
Basically, the way I see it, it should be optional for the parents to let their child be exposed to that kind of thing.
Adults get it. Kids don't. I would not fucking consent to that shit.
Yeah, exactly. If you didn't consent to it, then your child should be kept separate from it.
Fucking weird.
But let's say that R-Techz has a child and he has no problem with someone dressed in drag reading stories to his child. Obviously, this is hypothetical. I don't know whether R-Techz does have an issue with it.
Well,
he probably does.
The obvious thing for me is it goes on for too long. It just drags. Sorry, I've been waiting since we started this conversation to say that.
In the chamber.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I always find
it should be.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah, it should be that the parent gets to decide what their child gets exposed to. But then we should also make sure that what the child is exposed to isn't something extreme. I don't want kids being exposed to stuff like.
You are breaking up badly, Gem. I don't know if the rest are getting it.
For me, I think it's your end.
That's like on recruitment.
You're all lagging. I'm gonna leave and come back. I can't hear what you guys are saying. Sorry, guys. It's very professional, isn't it? Ha ha ha. It's going again. Hello.
Tell you one thing that's rattling was my fucking bladder.
Oh.
Sorry, you were all really loud. I couldn't hear what any of you were saying. It was like.
I think that would have been on your end because I'm still on 40 ping.
Yeah. I don't know what went on there. Sorry, go on.
As I was saying, you don't want your kids to be exposed to like Taliban recruitment videos, so you don't want the school to be putting those up. But at the same time, like, you don't want your child to be refused learning about Islam because Islam is a fact of the world and it's something that people should learn about. It's not exactly like there's a fine line between one thing and the other. It is a fairly thick line, to be honest, and you don't need to cross it at any point.
I find Islam's a bit like Christianity it's been it's been absolutely smashed across the globe. There's been many deaths. In fact, I'm just going to blanket cover all religion and fuck it off out the window because that shit is terrible.
Yeah, it's blowing up all around the world.
In the Dark Ages, literally no human progression because of a stupid fucking book. Fuck it all off and get fucking rid of it.
To be fair, if the world had no religion, it would be a better place. Religion kills people. And
Think about it,
Well, we know what the title of this video is going to be.
It's going to be Welcome to the Imperial Truth.
yeah.
But let's get back on topic though, because we've gone we've kind of sort of
that's a pretty major
thing. For another time, SD, that can be your one. But yeah, so I don't think it should be. I don't think it needs to be like that. In all honesty, I don't think anyone, especially in primary school, needs to learn much of anything to do with
that's right.
sex.
Kids are blown away by the number 2, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, well, I think it's everything's sexualized these days, and everything seems to be very in your face. Like you said, Dingle. I know you were talking about something a bit different, but everything to do with sex and gender and all of that is just everywhere.
Learning words.
But we don't need. It's different for adults because we can make our own choice. If a 5-year-old is watching whatever, especially if you're a parent that sees this show and say, and what did you say? You said it looked. Let's say they're 12. Let's round it to even number, and say I've got my 8-year-old, so that's only a few years younger. And I read about this program like this sounds all right. I mean, I haven't got a problem with this. And I let my 8-year-old watch that show. Well, that's like, ugh. That's yeah.
But you see it everywhere. It's even in music videos. There's just always like a girl singing in just like barely a bikini.
Yeah, that's what we like. I mean,
you know what I mean?
That's the media in general. The media.
Yeah, the media in general, sex sales.
The media are out there to make people stupid. That is the media.
And so like the Kardashians as well. And kids say, "Oh, I like the Kardashians." And then what are they famous for?
Oh my god! I can't believe you just said that. Oh my!
That was that sex tape, wasn't it? With was it with a sports dude or something?
No.
I don't
Kim Kardashian.
Oh my god!
Yeah, they're only famous for selling their ass on the internet
and being married to Kanye West.
Kanye West is a fucking retard. That's another story for another time.
Kanye West is a gay fish, so let's
leave it.
Here we go again.
He is a gay fish.
So I think we've done that topic to death.
Track.
Because I think we all agree with it, and like there's some minor details we bring up that we might disagree on.
Minor details.
But yeah, it's. I think we're all on vaguely the same page, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I go after you, Jet?
What?
I thought you had more to speak. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying.
Okay, so we'll do final thoughts then, and then we'll go to the next subject. So we'll go backwards then. I'll let you go first, Jem, because I feel like you practically said it all anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean, my opinion is that this show is a mistake, and I don't think that children should be exposed to full-on naked bodies in the classroom. Like a video, fine, but not, full-on just like someone stripping off in the classroom.
Yeah. What about you, SD?
For me personally, from life experience,
I love it.
I was going to say, where we go with this?
I didn't really get told about the birds and the bees, if you know what I mean. So I had to learn all about I learned it myself. I self-taught. I didn't really have a sexual partner until I was 16.
Liar.
So when I was learning in the early ages, by early ages I mean I had no interest in girls or anything at all until I was about 13 when my hormones kicked in, and I was wondering about the opposite sex because that's when it happened for me. searching online because the school had internet, obviously, and I was like, well, they hadn't really had like sex education, or if it had had sex education, it was like a really dulled down version. So I was looking for it, and obviously their filters weren't as good as they should have been. But I was learning about myself, and well, in a controlled environment. So yeah, middle school get taught the very basics in cartoon form. What the egg does, what the sperm does. Great, happy days. That's how that happens in the womb. But I wouldn't say you learn about how to do it until you're around 16, because that's a legal age. It makes more sense.
Yeah, true.
But at the same time, at 13, you should kind of go. They should explain why you're feeling like this, such as when the hormones build up and you feel like you want to fuck everything in the room. They should go kind of like, this is testosterone, or this is, I don't know, estrogen or whatever. Yeah. These are the feelings you're feeling because you want to do this, that, and the other because of reproduction. The natural cycle of life, of replenishing the next generation, because that's basically our job. I mean, I've got pregnant misses that, to be honest, they should
kidding. Really? You kidding? You never mentioned that.
He has.
You never mentioned it.
Joker.
Oh wow!
How
Congrats.
Deal with women when they're going through pregnancy, or how to deal with yourself during pregnancy if you're a woman. And like, these are the stages of the pregnancy, and this is what you're going to go through. Because I guarantee, you explain to, I don't know, a girl of 14 years old, you explain to them, these are the stages of the pregnancy. I guarantee you, they'll say, fuck that, I don't want to go through the pain. Sod it, I'm going to use fucking protection. And that's what I reckon will prevent more teen pregnancies. Because they go, yeah, it's a bit of fun, but at the same time, I don't want that.
I don't want that.
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't want another sprog.
The cycles at college when they're 18, they're going, I don't know, sex education studies.
I appreciate you've got a lot to say, and I enjoy listening to you, but we probably should. That was quite. That was quite a long funnel thoughts there. Dingle.
It's a hard subject because I don't want to sound like a fucking nonce, but at the same time, I don't want my kid to fucking go through the same challenges I did.
Now it's going to be non-Steve instead of SD.
I mean, I'm going to have a girl. I'm going to have to explain to her, 13, you're going to go through these feelings, but I don't really want you to get fucking pregnant until you're married.
Oh,
At the same time,
you're married.
Christian values,
He didn't say no sex till marriage. He just said no pregnancy.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That's right.
So when he teaches his son or daughter that sex is fine, but if they get pregnant, you're out.
Don't get pregnant.
All right. Anyway, Dingle, let's please go. Let's just
please go, Dingle.
I think it's disgusting. I just think it's a way to gain views for a channel by shoving naked in it. I think the men behind the scenes wearing suits get more money out of it. Oh, let's throw naked people in there. We'll get millions. You beat the system. But it's also like the birds and the bees that used to be the bees are now the birds, and the birds that have this now, and the birds that still wear dresses is one of them. I'm not a big fan of it.
I think it's bloody great. No, I think I basically disagree with all of you. But I do agree in my eyes, there's no need at all for any naked person, no matter what age, to be in a public place, let alone a classroom. And to minors, it just makes it even more creepier. I think the uproar is understood. Because if you search it online, loads of people are saying this and that. I think it should be cancelled, should be banned, deleted. I don't think that should be on TV. I don't think naked attraction should have been. I don't think naked dating should have been. But when it comes to this, because there are younger people involved, it's so much more important to not be on TV, as far far as I'm concerned, yeah, it should not be a thing. And the people whose minds, people who have been in charge of giving this the go ahead, need to check themselves before they wreck themselves.
Yeah,
because I'm coming for you with the Dingle army behind me.
You know it.
Obviously painted better than what they were, but
shut up.
Right, so that is Naked Education. Yeah,
Education.
We all love it so much. And we will go to Gems once SD returns to his seat. For now, I'm going to twiddle my thumbs.
Yeah, RSD's gone. Let's talk about the thing that he wasn't there for anyway.
Yes.
The orgy.
So, yeah. So now that you've had a night to rest and a day to think about the events of the video that we recorded yesterday, that is mostly just clips. What did you think of it?
Want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Oh, okay, go on.
I enjoyed the building. I did. I think when it came to the painting, I got angry. I just wanted to throw something at Ryan's head, R-Techz's head. I wanted to throw the glue at him. Because he is going, look at mine, look at mine, look at mine. I was thinking, if we start a war now, you're going down, motherfucker. But no, I actually did enjoy the building. I thought I got right into it. It's just cool how it's all these little pieces, and then after it's all like I did a before and after, and it's like, damn, that's fucking awesome. I enjoyed that. But when it comes to the game, I mean, if I was going to get into the game, it will take me a long time to understand. Because when we were watching you and Matey Boy play it, I didn't have a marble. Then the tape measures got out, and I was like, well, but I was trying to concentrate as much as I could, and if I was going to get into the game, it would have taken me a long time. But yeah, I did enjoy it. I will admit, I did enjoy the building part. Yeah.
Well, I'm similar to Dingle in one sense and not in the other. Yeah, I think watching the game, I think I figured out my prior thoughts, which it probably isn't my thing as far as the actual game itself goes. It definitely, me and Dingle looked at each other a couple of times like, what are they on about? Yeah, it's a bit more complex. What were the other? The building and the painting. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that more actually. Same with Dingle. But the building was fine. The gluing's a bit finicky. I know you ended up doing most of the gluing anyway, but
yeah,
I still did one Dingle. And the painting was my favourite part. I mean, you saw how much I was getting into it. I wasn't even really talking much. I just wanted to try and make it all fine. And I went back 3 times on the same colour.
Yeah.
Painting, building, then the game itself. Might sound a bit backwards, but that's just my opinion at the end of the day. I'm more of a shooty, gamey, rather than a boardy, movie. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, cock-handed way of yeah. That's me.
Yeah, I get it.
But I've sent
SD's back
all the bids, and he'll get them up. A cheeky montage. Oh, and I got high on glue for the viewers out there. Just let you know.
High on his own supply.
No, high on gem supply.
My supply.
When was it?
It was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
When was it? You cheeky bugger.
When was it? You fucker. You motherfucker.
I was working.
It was planned a month in advance.
Yep, and I had to work on that day. I'm sorry.
You will be. Delete.
So, yeah, I think the glue thing
gets
funny.
kicked from the group.
The glue thing was funny because you were so concentrated on doing it. You were like that for ages. So no wonder you did get, if you did get high, unless it was like the placebo effect where I said, "Oh my god, you're going to get high off that," and you just automatically went, "Really?"
It was Ryan's autism.
My autism? No, it's my Asperger's.
Asperger's.
Right, so moving on from me getting high off glue. Mr. M, what the bloody hell do you want to talk about?
So on Thursday evening, 5 o'clock, there was a showcase called Warhammer Skulls.
Oh, for...
Good. Please don't say this is going to be the theme for this episode.
What is?
But yeah.
No one laughed.
You dropping out all the time.
Well, I did it purposely that time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Warhammer Skulls, it's just about Warhammer video games, and it usually coincides with a sale on Warhammer video games as well. So, like, as you guys saw yesterday with Vermintide being on sale for $5 now. So obviously we've all bought it, apart from SD, who needs to buy it.
I haven't bought it yet, but I will do. When's the end date of it?
So some of the sales are ending tomorrow, but for Vermintide 2, it's ending at the end of, I think, next week. So you got a week to buy it.
Yeah, that's good. Literally is a $5 as well. I couldn't believe it was on my wish list, and me and Dingle were going through it, and I was like, hold on.
Yeah, because I had it to my wish list, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I bought it now.
Let's get on that.
I bought it just before we came
SD
on.
has no idea what we're talking about, Gems. You might want to give him a quick synopsis.
So SD, Vermintide is a 4-player co-op game where people fight against rat people.
Rat people?
The
The
government.
Skaven, yeah.
We get rat-arsed by playing it.
The Vermintide is literally rat people, because rat people are vermin.
AKA the government.
Oh, that's why it's called Vermintide. Oh.
Yeah. It's a tide of rat people. Yeah, it also has like Chaos Warriors and that kind of thing. I think it's mostly Nurgle though.
Nurgle.
Cool. All right, we'll let you carry on, Gem. Let's
Vermintide 2.
Let's get to it.
Vermintide 2, yes, it's £5.
Don't start watching the trailer now.
But we're not putting that trailer on.
Yeah, wait till after the episode. Oh, I should go on your
actually,
activity, shouldn't I? Sorry.
Yeah, you guys need to join the activity.
I'm on it now.
Me too.
And just so you guys know, they actually have released a free update for that with this Skulls event.
All right.
There is a trailer for it that I've put in our chat, and you can put it in the description, but we're not going to watch that today.
You got it.
So, I've got 5 trailers for us. The first 4 are about just over a minute long, and the last one is 4.5. So I'll stop after each one and just, we can discuss that one for a bit, and then I guess after we discuss the last one, we'll then do final thoughts. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, are we all in?
Yeah. Take control. I think SD's hosting though.
You just turned off your camera. All right. Let's see. Put it play.
Are the defenders of mankind.
No, I want to play that one first.
Major Sarkana, what's your status?
We've lost a lot of men, out of heavy rounds, but we're still in the fight.
We're coming to you now. They're plotting something. What motive do these creatures have to attack this facility? These are mere drones. Then what guides them? A worthy adversary.
Nice.
You will pay, you rotten carcasses!
Oh, nice.
Why does PayPal really small?
We're not on about PayPal.
Eviscerate this abomination! Delta Wing, report.
The spores collapsed the bridge. There's no way through.
What happened?
Get into assault position by the bridge.
Let us show them some of Ultima's hospitality!
Spores. It's not he's just like...
Come forth and be slaughtered.
Space Marine 2.
got like a Gears of War vibe to that.
Yeah, it certainly does.
PlayStation.
Pause that. So that first one, that was obviously Space Marine 2, and yes,
93 fucking gigabyte. Oh, fuck! I've got the fucking space, but seriously, 93 gigabyte.
And SD hasn't even been watching. But yeah, you are right. You are right. The original Space Marine was very influenced by Gears of War.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, because it does look quite good, actually.
Yeah, the first game was a load of fun. I would recommend playing that if you get the chance. There is multiplayer on it as well, so we could get together and play that sometime. But yeah, it's like Gears of War, but with more emphasis on melee combat. You get like a lot of different melee weapons.
Oh, nice.
So you get your chainsword, as you saw in the trailer. In the first game, there was also a power axe and a thunder hammer. So, you got to smash orcs to death with a hammer, or cut them up with an axe, or, eviscerate them with a chainsword. Yeah, and then obviously you had all the guns and that. So you had your bolt pistol, plasma pistol, bolt gun, stalker bolter, heavy bolter, plasma gun, las cannon.
Everything under the sun.
Yeah, everything that's in.
It's good.
40K.
I agree with Dingle though. It looks, Gears of Warsy. Yeah. I've never actually played that game either.
It's a good game.
I played none of them.
Gears of War is a good game. I would definitely say that.
I've watched the gameplay of it.
Yeah, same.
There's like 5 of them, I think.
Five of them. Five, yeah. You play as a woman in one of them, a girl, I think.
Of course you do. Black or white or yellow.
I think she is a black character.
There you are, see.
I think, I'm not sure.
Anyway, we're going on to the next one. This is just they also made Space Marine into a tabletop game. So you get to see like the models that are involved in that.
So, the defenders of mankind against the horrors that dwell in the darkness.
Oh, I know what side I'm picking.
While we draw breath, we stand. While we stand, we fight. We are the angels of death. We are the blade drawn against the endless night. Nothing will survive our wrath.
Tell it's a nerd's hand.
A nerd's hand. It's
pause
Gem.
that one there.
It's Gem. He got paid to put his hands in.
I mean, my hands have calluses from where I actually do hard work. That's the thing.
They certainly, they certainly try and make it look enticing. That's for sure.
Yeah. I'm sure Dingle would enjoy building that.
I've still got that image of the tank in my head.
He can build it.
Building it.
I'll paint it. Jem will play it. There you go. Boom.
Yeah.
Trio. And SD can be the skeleton again.
Does he get the joke?
He hasn't
Does
seen
he get
it
it
yet,
yet?
has he?
Oh, all right.
So yeah, I mean that was just a model reveal basically for Titus.
Yeah. Skin off your back.
Yeah.
I like
So
the fact
play
it's
the
got all the lights and all the smoke there. It's quite funny.
Oh yeah. So I'll play the next one. I know that you two have seen it. I don't know if SD has already seen it, so I'll play it again for him.
All right. Okay.
Go play.
Hey, Shrek.
Which?
Yeah, Shrek. Shrek's playing fucking.
I don't remember seeing this.
Hey Brian, it's your ex.
Actually, that's worse than that.
That's an upgrade.
Reminds me a bit of Halo.
Yeah.
I did. Robot Wars.
What the heck?
That's cool. That was cool.
This has got Halo written all over it.
Speed Freaks. Anyway.
Yeah, that's Speed Freaks.
It doesn't seem like I'm not too keen on the games where you're always in vehicles. I don't know what you call like tanks, and games like that.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I prefer to be up. Like, yeah. I like this.
So this next one is
Living
a very retro style game. Let's discuss Speed Freaks first before we do that.
You can tell it's a nerd hand.
So,
it's
Dingle,
Halo.
what are your thoughts on it?
A bit of, I'll tell you what, it's Halo, but it's Death Race.
Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, that's Speed Freaks for you.
I did like the guy riding the fucking rocket launcher though. That was cool.
Yeah.
Go out and a bang.
To the Cruel Boy.
What?
Yeah, what?
What did you say? Did you say Cruel Boy?
Are you on drugs?
You on glue?
Did you just make a reference to 40k lore that I just missed? If you say Cruel Boy, that's an actual
Skinny Lad, Tool Boy.
Oh, Tool Boy.
Tool Boy, isn't that from Back for Blood?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the specials. Anyway, moving onwards.
Moving onwards, this is a game that came out the day before Skulls. But yeah, they talked about it at the start of Skulls.
Give it to us. Give it to us.
It is.
Oh yeah, what capture software are you using for your games? If you ask me.
It is time to purge the heretics.
What in the world?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Unleash your wrath upon the enemies of the Imperium.
I'm all over that.
Plunge headlong into the grim, dark universe of Warhammer 40,000. Who will prevail against the darkness? The Ultramarines!
As soon as you said Doom, it's just like, yeah,
For the Emperor!
That's my sort of game. I love shit like gaming that. Like with the cartoon sort of future with it as well. It's like nice. Yeah. I don't know. I've always found that like I don't know. I like that sort of shit. But like the graphics are amazing, but there's always like a cartoon bit. Like,
it's a bit like Alien, isn't it?
Yeah, the bolt gun is obviously a Doom clone, but it's based on like classic Doom, like the original Doom. So that's why it's got that sort of graphics.
Proper. I like that retro style. It gives me nostalgia just watching something like that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's
like
Dingle's favourite. I can tell you that.
Right. Yeah, I like that one.
But yeah, the game's already out, and there's gameplay of it from like other people, and you can buy it now, I believe.
You need to get that and stream it, Dingle.
I think I might do that for a YouTube video.
Yeah, too right. I'll be watching. Even Jem probably will.
Yeah, I would.
SD will be busy with his preggers girlfriend, but we'll be there.
He's got a pregnant girlfriend.
Wait, what? Has he?
I don't know. It's the first time hearing about it.
But so his wife's pregnant, and he's also got a girlfriend on the side who's also got pregnant, right?
No, they're the same person. Even though
thanks for breaking it down for us.
This is where you find out that Jess is actually a mannequin, and he's like losing his mind.
What do you reckon, SD, about it?
Would make a lot of sense.
I think we were asking you about the game, not just being a mannequin.
Yeah.
It would make a lot of sense if I was losing my mind.
Anyway. So...
I guess we're not getting an answer then.
No. Okay, next one.
I literally just said it would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, but we're talking about the game, not the comment.
Well, I've only just bought Vermin 2, so I can't really comment on it.
We're talking about the trailer for Bulk, and you...
Yeah, I've already said it's look a bit like Doom and Alien.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
That's all you... I said just your thoughts. Okay.
Sweet, that's good enough
about
for me.
Fucking 20 years ago.
I mean, the idea is that the story that they're going for is that they had developed the game in the 90s and then lost it, and then that floppy disk that's in the trailer was them finding it again.
Ah.
But really, they only just finished developing it.
So Hal from Malcolm in the Middle found a disc that his mate stole from him that made his mate rich, has now found the floppy disk that his mate stole.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Okay, we're just going to gloss over that and just move on to the next trailer.
You missed
that reference. Something I know, you don't.
Yeah. Anyway, Jem.
Yeah.
You know what to do.
Anyway, on to the next one.
His father is obviously asleep at college.
Okay, can we mute him?
Let's mute him until the video's over. Alright, go.
Alright, so this is so last four have been all sci-fi. The next one is fantasy.
Alright, bring it on.
Fancy this.
Frontier.
I have fought and fallen. Times beyond counting. Only to be reforged anew. I feel my humanity dulled. My memories eroded.
Is this dog hours?
My burden weighs heavily.
Those are orcs.
In Sigmar's name.
Orcs.
We shall bring order to the savage realm. For I am Stormcast, and my war wages eternal.
I'll never wait 5 hours.
Oh, it's an RTS.
Coming June.
Yeah, RTS.
Realms of Ruin is a real-time strategy game that brings to life Age of Sigmar and all of its savagery. You'll get to see Games Workshop's amazing miniatures, authentically realised in stunning detail thanks to our wonderful dev team, and you'll command them on the field of battle.
It will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
Today we're revealing our first 2 factions for Realms of Ruin, the Auric Kruleboys and the Stormcast Eternals.
The Stormcast Eternals are this mighty race of warriors of Sigmar, reforged from human souls to fight the forces of chaos.
Another of our factions is the sinister Kruleboys, foul Aurochs twisted by the miasmal swamp which they come from. They revel in cunning tricks and traps, but being Aurochs, they also live to destroy everything and everyone.
Realms of Ruin will take you into the wild swamps of Gur. It's this sort of wild, untamed land where plenty of dangers are waiting, not just the crawl boys.
Relentless Auric attacks led by the psychopathic killer boss Dankfear threaten to overrun and overwhelm an isolated Dawnbringer settlement. Sigrun, commander of a detachment of Stormcast Eternals left defending the settlement, embark on a perilous mission to obtain a great magical power that will aid them in defeating the Aurochs, and this sets in motion a savage battle for survival, which explores the inherent nature of heroes and villains that draws them inexorably towards their fates.
It's focused on tactical decision making, how you command your squads around the battlefield, and as you progress and succeed in combat, you'll unlock bigger and better units from the Warhammer Age of Sigmar universe.
What's really exciting me about Realms of Ruin is that we're dealing with a tactical strategic combat game, but you can view it how you want to. You can pull the camera all the way out, get a really, really good overview of the battlefield, but equally push it all the way in.
It's a really visually stunning game. I love looking at all the attention to detail on the maps, on the units, on the animations.
From the way that even they idle to how they fight each other, it's just a real pleasure to watch.
I don't think anyone's seen anything like this in a real-time strategy game before. It's been excellent working with Games Workshop, and it's been great for all of us to actually get time to spend with the creative people from Games Workshop and really collaborate to make Realms of Ruin the game that it's become.
Frontier's dev team brings a wealth of artistic and technical talent, but also a real love for the source material and a strong desire to do it justice.
It's really, really exciting for us to finally announce the game, finally be able to talk about it. We've been working on it for quite some time now, and we're really, really glad we can start sharing it with everyone.
There's a lot of love for the universe, and there's so much joy that goes into the development process for Realms of Ruin. It's just really exciting to finally be able to share that with everyone. You can't not be excited about bringing these iconic miniatures to life.
There's lots more to be revealed, but if I showed you now I'd be killed, and I'm not sure I'll survive the reforging.
So make sure you keep an eye on our social channels for any upcoming announcements.
I think they muted you. It's just, and I didn't.
Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, I'm muted.
I haven't actually. I was just ignoring him.
I turned the volume down just so you could hear the video rather than my screen echoing.
Well, it doesn't matter now, mate. It's over. Done.
Yeah, it's over now.
Oh, good.
So, what do we think of that one?
I think that one.
Real people.
Oh, okay. Go on, Nasty.
I don't think it's real people talking about this game. I reckon it's like AI generated faces because they're too picturesque, if you know what I mean. Like, oh, we're the developers, but at the same time they've got like their eyes are like too real.
Too real eyes. Too real eyes.
Imagine going on a date with Rob and he ends it with you because your eyes look too real.
Yeah.
It's a sin.
Okay, apart
Only
from
a
that,
sin would say that.
What did you think of the game? Like the idea of it and everything.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. But only a synth would play the game.
Only a synth deals in absolutes.
Anyway, I'll let the other two actually discuss it.
What do you reckon, Dingle?
It seems like they're pushing further to keep going on with the story from what I'm getting from it. Like they're trying to they know where they're going with it. And I think that's what the big, the proper Warhammer fans want to see. You can see like where they're going with it and what they want to do and where, which is pretty cool. But the one I've seen so far would be my favourite one out of them all so far is obviously the Doom one, because I might even play that soon.
I mean, yeah, it would be.
Yeah, but I know where they're going with it because they seem to have like the ideas in the back of their heads. Like, right, we're going to do this next. We're going to do that next. And that's pretty cool because that's the whole point of a creative team, I guess. Unlike us. But
I don't want to spoil it, but we've been playing for almost an hour.
Yeah, so I just seen your cat hands fall down then.
And R-Techz.
I think that one looks quite cool. Yeah, I'm don't really play RTSs that much because I'm never good at them. I played Age of Empires and I played Star Wars Battlegrounds Clone Campaigns Saga. And they were cool to play for a bit, but I'm just not very good at them. But the idea of it's cool, and it'd be. I like watching it when everyone's got their armies built and they go head to head. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I'd sort of say it's pretty decent. Real-time strategy. I don't really play enough of the games that actually like get into real-time strategy. I mean, I guess it's more of like a battle platform where the capabilities of your, forces are decided by stats rather than actual gameplay, say first person, that sort of thing.
You still have to position your forces to,
Yeah, but no, what I mean is, like, you would have worse stats than the enemy you're playing against. But as it's you, as a first-person shooter, you would beat them because you have, the skill or the knowledge, know-how to beat them. But within the strategy game, they wouldn't know how to beat them. They're literally just stats on a file somewhere. So you would lose effectively unless your stats are better. So I'm not really into games like that, but I can see the appeal where you would build up your forces in such a way where you would be better than the enemy.
It's real-time strategy, so it's all about being strategic. It's in the name.
There's things like you can have your infantry bog down an enemy in combat, and then have cavalry go around and then charge in from behind to do extra damage.
Like that from behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but their strength will be dependent by a file rather than your actual influence.
Yeah, but you being strategic with it and spending your resources correctly will allow you to win the battle.
And when you research what weaknesses is and what strengths
Yeah.
is what.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you were doing it first person, it wouldn't, regardless of what your stats would be, but you would be able to defeat them because you know that know-how.
Yeah, because you're controlling one.
You're controlling one dude in a battle, whereas this you're controlling all the dudes.
Well, it could be a dudette, so let's not.
I mean, the main character in the Stormcasting is clearly female, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we want to do final thoughts overall, then, Gem? You want to go to that now?
Yeah. All right. Well, my final thoughts on overall. Again, naked education seems like a really fucking bad idea.
Amen.
Channel 4, just don't do that. And yeah, Warhammer Skulls, a lot of stuff came out. There's a sale on Steam right now for all Warhammer games, and a lot of games that have Warhammer content in them, like World of Tanks and World of Ships.
Wait, does that include the Doom, the ones that you showed us?
Yeah, the ones that I showed you, only one of them is out.
The Doom
now.
One.
The Doom one.
And that would be as cheap as Vermintide, would it?
I don't know.
Oh, you better search that, Dingle. Your task after the podcast.
Yeah, I am going to play that because that's like my cup of tea of game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I will be doing that.
But yeah, apart from that, like, yeah, I enjoyed everything about it, and I'm going to be looking up the rest of the trailers at some point after this.
Send me them all in the Discord if you haven't already, and I'll link them.
Yeah, I already have, yeah.
Cool beans. Okay. All right then, Dingle. What do you think on the two subjects overall?
I think, yeah. Like Jem said, Channel 4, we doing, get a grip. I see what they're doing with this Warhammer, and by the last video, watching how the creative team were doing it, you can see what their plan is, like slowly, like moving forward, which I love that. Yeah, I think, but I will be playing the Doom one, so stay tuned to that. Yeah, it's pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, I'm new to all this. Warhammer is all new to me, but slowly learning bits through Gem and what he's teaching us. He is our Padawan, so.
A Padawan? You mean our, our master?
I said what I said. All right,
SD, final thoughts on both of them? What did you reckon?
Yeah, the whole Channel 4 thing, I think it should be age appropriate. It's a hard one to say because you have to cater for a certain age group. But I wouldn't say let's show naked bodies on TV.
There's other more.
I mean, after the watershed, I guess if you're a parent, you wish to allow your children or young adults to see that sort of thing, I guess it's okay because it's down to your parental consent. But when it comes to like schools and actually having that exposure, it should be according to your age rather than just going, here's a fucking bollocks, have a look kind of thing. That's fucking ridiculous. Unless you're Philip Schofield. That fucking nonsense. On the Warhammer thing, I've bought the Warhammer Vermintide 2. I'm not playing it yet because it's downloading, but I'm sure it's a decent game. There's been a lot of interesting trailers that we've been shown. It all looks good, and that's from me.
All right, well that's it. Goodbye.
R-Techz.
I think overall the naked education thing needs to be chinned off. Bin that crap. Get rid of all evidence because. Do you know what the funny thing is?
Good.
What I've just thought actually is more weird is not kids watching it; it's other adults watching it. If another adult watched that program on their own, I'd be a bit like, "What? Why would you want to watch this?" I would get it if you were trying it out.
Would you watch it?
If I wanted my child, if I felt like it might, uplift them and be of use, but I would watch about 5 minutes and soon realise that. So that's my thoughts on that. That can get lost for all I care. Warhammer thing, yeah. The vehicle one, that's definitely not my type of game. The board games, there's no point we comment on because you already know where I stand with that. The RTS one looks interesting. I'd probably still be wank as hell as it. At it, sorry. On it. What is it at it on it? I don't know. But the first one you played looks the best one. The FPS. Can't remember what that was called. Space Marine 2. That was it. That was my favourite.
Yeah.
By quite a margin, actually. If I had to play one, that would be the one. So, yeah. All right, let's do a bit of plugging and then get the beep out of here. So it's R-Techz Gaming. No, it's not. It's the ThaStr8UpBustas on YouTube. Obviously, the ThaStr8UpBustas on Twitch. If you're not watching this on Twitch, I know it's not. No, I got that wrong. Wow, this is good promotion. The ThaStr8UpBustas.
It's R-Techz Gaming on Twitch.
It's R-Techz Gaming on Twitch.
ThaStr8UpBustas on
because I can't change it.
YouTube.
So cheers, Twitch. Well done for that. Dingle has the TikTok. He's up there, and he also has his own YouTube, Dingle Games. Hopefully, we're gonna be doing some collaborative stuff in the near future. Gem has our Reddit and a side Twitter.
Yeah.
And the main Twitter is that guy there, SD. And that's about it. And if no one's got anything
to
else
me, it looks like you're pointing at the bear.
I don't know. For anything else you guys want to say, then I will say goodbye to all of you delinquents of the internet. No? Okay. Episode 4. Keep in tune for next week, Saturday, 7 p.m. ish, and that will be it. Goodbye.